What up, shit? Timmy's here. Now, you guys might not know this, but there's actually a Ronald Reagan movie that's been in the pipeline that's actually finished filming for quite some time. Now this of course is supposed to star Dennis Quaid and has some other cool cast members involved. Well, it looks like the film is finally now coming. It's now finally coming. This of course comes from a Deadline, saying that director Sean McNamara's Reagan, the first full feature based on the 40th U.S. president, starring Dennis Quaid, has been picked up for North American distribution by Showbiz Direct. This will be the debut release from the recently launched studio, which is led by Expedition veteran Kevin Mitchell, former Lionsgate Distribution president Richie Fay, and former co-president and former co-president of Open Road Distribution, Scott Kennedy. The film is slated to be released on August 30th and is set to open up against Craven the Hunter. So we're gonna be seeing Craven versus Ronald Reagan in the box office. That's a sentence I never knew I would ever talk about. Now the film is of course set to star Dennis Quaid as the Tyrell here. And it has a really cool cast list too. Some of the other cast members includes David Henry as like a young adult Ronald Reagan, Vanellope and Miller as Nancy Reagan. We also got Nick Searchy, C. Thomas Howell, Kevin Dillon, Mina Sabrari, uh, John Voight, Trevor Donovan, Leslie Ann Down, Robert Devey, Amanda Rigetti, Justin Chatwin, Ryan Whitney, Dan Laria, and Darcy Lynn, and Kevin Sorbo. Now, it is a biopic set against the backdrop of the Cold War. The film follows Ronald Reagan's journey from his childhood in Dixon, Illinois, to Hollywood, and on to, because remember he was an actor, and on to the White House. It begins with an aging Petrovic, played by John Voight, now 9 years old, being visited by an up and coming Russian leader who wants to know how the Soviet Union was lost. Petrovich, the spy who knows everything there is to know about Reagan's, begins recounting the tale of adversary. The man he mockingly nicknamed the Crusader, beginning in 1922 when 11-year-old Ronald Reagan faces his first life crisis. I mean, okay, this could be cool. I mean, it's crazy to believe this is actually the first ever biopic we had about Ronald Reagan. I mean, he was obviously, our 40th president. So crazy to believe that we never really got a Ronald Reagan biopic, like before. So that's interesting. Now it is directed by Sean McNamara. That gives me a little bit downfall here. Let me see something. Now Sean McNamara is directed, like he did do Casper the Spirit Beginning, Casper Meets Wendy, uh the Even Stevens movie, Raise Your Voice, Bratz, Into the Blue 2, the Sweet Life movie he did Soul Surfer, which I think is his best film in my opinion. The Miracle Season was pretty good. Spare Parts, Cats and Dogs 3, which yeah okay. Uh, his last other movies was of course The King's Daughter, which was awful, and another Dennis Quaid movie, A Wing on a Prayer, which was also terrible. Uh, he's also done like TV stuff as well, so there's that too. I mean, this could easily be terrible to be honest, though, because Sean McNamara is like his resume is not really what you call the best. So, and Dennis Quaid lately he really feels like Nicolas Cage nowadays. Like he just picks roles just to pick, like just for a quick paycheck and all. I mean, there was a time when Dennis Quaid was like one of the most iconic celebrity actors. Remember he played Johnny Lee Lewis in Great Balls of Fire. Remember that? But yeah, I mean, maybe this could be a surprise. Who knows? But the fact that it was on, like, it's been sitting on a shelf for about, I think, like 4 or 3 years, that's a little worrisome. So we'll see how good this is, but not really have too much hope for this. But let me ask you guys, what are your thoughts on the sounding of this Ronald Reagan biopic? are you even interested in seeing Reagan? Do you like the sound of it? Do you think Dennis Quaid would be a good choice to play Reagan here? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Zero Sign.